Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Villaman and I am a co-chair associate director at large for AIA Florida. Welcome to another installment of AIA Florida's EPigram, where I share the information provided in the email and dig a little deeper into some of the topics so you don't have to. On this EPigram episode, we'll be covering convention announcement, the bronze medal recipients Haley Smith, associate AIA, and Maria Isabel Lira, associate AIA. We'll be going over some NCARB news, the Jason Pettigrew Memorial ARE Scholarship, some simple, helpful tools, an introduction to that article, and then 5 steps to take as an emerging architect, an introduction to that article, as well as some AIA Florida career resources that are available. I'll mostly be covering the email today, and we'll get into some of the topics in the following days, so just be on the lookout for those videos if you're interested in the topics mentioned above. And if in the meantime you have some spare time, feel free to follow the links provided for those particular topics, and you'll be able to learn about those things a little bit sooner. So without further ado, let's just get to it. The AIA Florida Caribbean region proudly honored the 2021 Design and Honor Award winners, including Young Architects and former Young Architects of the Year, during the AIA Florida Convention and Trade Show in Orlando recently. You may view more pictures from the event on the links provided below, as well as watching videos of the winning projects. We would like to once again congratulate all the winners. Haley Smith, Associate AIA, recently graduated from the University of Miami with her Master's of Architecture degree. She also holds a Bachelor of Design in Architecture from the University of Florida. As a student, Haley was a Dean's Fellow, School of Architecture Student Council representative, and was a graduate research and teaching assistant. Haley recently received the Faculty Award for Student Service, as well as the Honorable Mention for Thesis of the Year. Her thesis, Reassembling Community Deployable Climate Refugee Habitats, investigated the rapid deployability of cross-laminated timber panels through a disaster response driven locally by community engagement. Post-graduation, Haley is working as collaborator at Atelier May Architecture Practice. She is also continuing to study on the theme of her thesis work, specifically climate refuge through the lens of mass timber, as a researcher for the Littoral Urbanism Lab at the University of Miami. Congratulations once again, Haley Smith. Maria Isabel Lira, Associate AIA, is a junior architect with a bachelor's degree in architecture from the University of Miami. During her studies, she worked for different architectural firms in various residential projects in Florida and provided support to both faculty and students working in a teacher assistant position. During her architectural education, Maria has been a recipient of several scholarships at the University of Miami. In 2020, she was selected as the AIA Student of the Year for her academic distinction and design dedication. Maria Isabel is also very passionate about the arts, including painting and sculpture, which she always seeks to incorporate into her architectural visualizations. She describes architecture as a powerful tool for communication that can influence, transform, and create consciousness in today's communities. Maria Isabel is looking forward to nourishing her knowledge in the academic and working environment and is always prepared for new opportunities and experiences. Congratulations once again, Maria Isabel Lira. NCARB encourages you to shape the future of architecture by participating in the analysis of practice. Please help determine what the path to licensure will look like in the future by participating in NCARB's analysis of practice, which is a profession-wide study. The analysis of practice will explore how architects are practicing and how the practice is likely to shift in the years ahead. The results will guide updates to NCARB's programs and services, including the National Experience Program and licensing exam. In order to learn more, please sign up here and fill out the questionnaire or go through the question. I encourage everyone that is listening to this, strongly encourage everyone to please participate. This is how progress is done, by taking time out of your day to hopefully improve NCARB's current situation. Additionally, NCARB releases demographic data on architecture licensing and exam performance. The National Council of Architecture Registration Boards has published new data to help inform essential discussions about equity, diversity, and inclusion in the profession, including the licensure framework. In order to read more, that's an article that I will likely be breaking down in the following weeks, or in the next few days at the very least, most in the following weeks. So if you'd like to learn more about a little bit more in the details about what these numbers are and how maybe they were gathered, as well as potential possible next steps, please be on the lookout for that video in the near future. Thanks. The Jason Pettigrew Memorial AIA Scholarship recognizes the significant contributions of emerging professionals at early stages in their careers and helps defray the costs associated with the architect registration exam. This has been developed by the AIA National Associates Committee, and the scholarship honors the memory of late friend and colleague Jason Pettigrew, Associate AIA. The scholarship recipients will receive funds to cover the cost of the ARE, as well as study materials and access to ArchiPrep. The deadline is August 27th. Once you follow the link provided to you, the page looks somewhat like this. You have your eligibility, application criteria, and other deadlines. The eligibility must be a current AIA, Associate AIA member, must hold an NCARB record, and be eligible to sit in for the AREs. You must also show significant contributions to the profession at an early career stage, exemplary involvement in community and or professional organizations, outstanding achievement in the creation, development, and delivery of creative programs for emerging professionals in architecture, and have a passion for pursuit of architectural licensure. So, if you meet any of these criteria, I strongly encourage you to apply. As for the introduction to the couple of articles that we'll be digging a little deeper in a few upcoming episodes, are the top 10 simple and powerful tools to help you prepare for the architect exam. People always ask what types of office supplies they should buy when preparing to study for the ARE. The basic materials you will need for studying do not have to be high-tech or budget-breaking. Having a fancy laptop or tablet doesn't always make things easier when trying to focus on preparing the ARE. The best items you should be looking for when trying to create the perfect study environment should be the ones that will keep you confident, organized, and focused. This article, I'll give you a quick preview, was done by Michael Vrisica. I'm sure most of you are aware of him, which is the lead person for Young Architect and the ARE Bootcamp. In any case, the other article are 5 steps that you should take from a young age to be a successful architect. As a young architect, we're sure to look up to older architects with wonder in our eyes, and one question haunting your mind continually, which is, how did they carve their niche on this mountain of architects? Well, this article will be going over 5 steps that you should be taking if you would like to be one of those architects. As far as the AIA Film Challenge for 2021, it has been closed, so no more entries will be accepted. More free resources from the AIA. AIA generally has some free resources for its members, and it's generally trying to help associate members become architects, in part because they want to have more members, to have more of an influence in the community, in architects, and in the profession. But anyways, The Emerge series offers free courses that earn AXP experience hours for associate AIA members, and it's also offering new grads free membership for up to 18 months upon graduation. You may also have your resume reviewed by an expert for free through the AIA Career Center. Something that I would like to get into is the AIAU website. As you can see here, I actually went ahead and, in quotes, I went ahead and bought these courses because I wanted to show you that indeed, once you purchase it, you do not pay anything if you are a associate member and have an account with them, which should be relatively easy to create. But in any case, some of these courses would actually benefit those who are going through the AREs and are having some issues with construction administration questions, right? Maybe a bit of a breakdown of building codes in architecture. As far as ethics, maybe not so many questions on that for the test, but would be good to know as well. However, evaluating AIA contract documents, I think this would also help for those taking the tests. And I would take it that is it for as far as direct and immediate relationship to the AREs. Nonetheless, I think some of these other courses would also be helpful to at least review and see if you're interested in it and see how it could potentially affect you. In any case, I encourage you to go ahead and check it out, and it literally does not cost you anything but a little bit of your time. Well, thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to me. Hopefully you found this useful and at the very least helpful to know that there's information out there that the AI is putting out that could be helpful to you. In any case, as a reminder, please be on the lookout for some of the other videos where we get a little bit deeper into a couple of the topics covered here briefly on this episode of EPigram. Without further ado, have a wonderful day. Be safe. Till next time. Bye.